on living beings and nature surrounding us. However, only lately the world at large has begun to make the link between these discoveries and the information in the Holy Quran. On this issue, Nile TV's Maisa Meher had this interview with Dr. El-Aziem Farouk, Assistant and Professor of Biotechnology and Genetic Engineering in Humboldt University in Berlin. Here's the interview.
Quran, the sacred book revealed on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, contains a lot of wonders, many information concerning everything in life and in the world surrounding us. Information and knowledge that scientists nowadays, at the beginning of the 21st century, are only starting to unravel. In this context, the Holy Quran contains a lot of information that has become a background source for things and researchers looking for or searching into the human body, in life cycles, insects and plants, every issue surrounding our life. And on this issue, we have the pleasure to have this interview with Dr. El-Aziem Farouk, Assistant Professor of Biotechnology and Genetic Engineering at the Humboldt University, Berlin. Welcome, sir, to Nile TV.
Thank you.
First, we want to learn of some of the examples portrayed in the Holy Quran, which have their similarities in the scientific discoveries that have been reached nowadays.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala ashraf al-mursaleen, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us several of examples, and using the modern technology in genetic engineering and molecular biology and molecular taxonomy, you can identify it and see this very easily. Before I go through these examples, in long time before, a lot of people died, and these people when died, nobody knows the reason. Today, using the technology of RNA and DNA and the viral identification, we know he died with HIV virus or AIDS virus or with hepatitis C. The reason is for liver cancer. Before, we can't identify it. Using this DNA molecule, we can identify it on that. Also, in the soil, there is several of microorganisms which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala written for us about soil. وَخَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ. How this سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ, how this is not, how is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a piece of soil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it full of information for human beings. We work at the moment from 1% from all microorganisms in soil to identify and to clone and to characterize the all enzymes which are used for industry or vitamins or hormones or antibiotics. But there is 99% from this microorganism not now till now. How we know that? We know that over the DNA molecule in the ribosome. And this is very easy to know and to specify. And this microorganism has important role in soil, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He informed us in Quran about the relation between water and seeds and soil in several positions in Surah Al-An'am, in Surah Al-Araf. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He made from water all the life organisms. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He makes this life organisms from dead organisms. DNA itself in soil, if DNA has free DNA, this DNA has no any life. When the DNA transforms to living cell, this DNA become alive and can duplicate and can transcribe and can translate to protein, as you see in the picture. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made all this processing in soil very easy. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the same time, He controls it. When I try to isolate the total DNA from all these uncultivated microorganisms from soil, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put what is called humuric acid, and this humuric acid inhibitor for this DNA isolation. Why? Because this transformation process for DNA from one organism to other microorganism in the soil, it happens continuously and it happens in the nature. There is a lot of microorganisms, like the living microorganisms in our stomach, like Escherichia coli. This Escherichia coli bacteria cannot be transformed naturally, but the other gram-positive bacteria like Bacillus or Bacillus anthrax transform it in soil very easily. If you have the naked DNA, can be transformed to the to the bacteria, and this has become naturally without any inductors or any catalytic factor. This process Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala controls it on soil, and for this reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it for us easy. This microorganism is very useful for us because when you have the roots grown, the root make exudates, and this exudates create vitamins, hormone, and vitamins and hormones and other material amino acids, very important for bacterial growth. And you cannot find in synthetic medium. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made for us certain topics about seeds. إن الله خالق الحب والنوى وإذا أنزلنا عليها الماء اهتزت وربت. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes the seeds to germinate with water because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala store the phytic acid as molecule, 1% from all substance in the soil, and the phytic acid store all the in the soil, store all the minerals, and this mineral important, and phosphorus and phosphate, and this phosphate is very important for seed germination. And the important thing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make signal construction, make a signal for the seed subhanallah to get this store during the germination only through some enzymes. And this enzyme is active only through germination. But later when the seed become grown and seed make roots, the seed then the roots secrete this substrate, attract the microorganisms in soil, and this microorganisms help the plants to degrade or to make degradation for all phosphorus or unavailable mineral in soil, and it help the plants to transport and to absorb this mineral for the life and for the growth. For this reason, we see in Egypt, in desert and everywhere, there is problem for soil fertility and ecosystem. The third example, and it's very important, this example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Nahl and in other surah in Quran, and what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, medicine from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he invite us to use this insects for like honeybee, and use this honeybee from beans as insects, to use it for as medicine, to use it as antibacterial or antifungal and antiviral compounds. And this is very important and rich compound. What we found through biotechnology and through modern technology in this century, we found that in DNA when we clone some antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral compounds from this insect, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make in this insect in immune system, and this immune system not like other immune systems, there is no any real immune system in insects. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make for insects when there is any infection, and this infection come through bacteria or virus or fungi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the insects to synthesize or transcribe this mRNA for antibacterial, antifungal substance, and this will be translated, as you see in the picture, naturally to protein, and this protein like small peptides, and this small peptides a lot from clone now, and as you see in the picture also, we clone that from Drosophila, what's called like antifungal compound, and you can transform it into make transgenic plants from, and see in the picture in the right and the left, there is transgenic plants which can be infected from fungal, and transgenic plants cannot be infected with fungal, and the not transgenic plants can be infected. And this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala organized this for us, and make it very easy for us, and we must use it because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is must successful to make the life very important for us and balance.
Sir, we would like to know why do you think it has taken us such a long time to make the link between the knowledge of biotechnology and how we find its origin in the Holy Quran?
This is because Allah said in the beginning, from current time, this is very long story, from 4,500 years. There's a lot of secrets. You cannot find the evidence. And like I said about the viruses RNA, you know the molecule of DNA or RNA, as you see in the pictures, it's just known from 1953. This chemical structure just from 50 years ago, or at least 50 years ago. And after that, we established this DNA genetic materials, and we established this transformation processes. And before you don't do anything, just the first transformation or transgenic plants is founded in 1983. the discovery of the DNA molecule and discovery of the transformation processes between bacteria and plants. This is just newly discovered. And to find system, bioinformatic system for computer and for DNA sequencing to know trillions of phases. And we know now, alhamdulillah, information about 79 organisms, fully genomic sequence
So you think
available.
the delay was because the scientific discoveries have been delayed, and that's why all this knowledge is
Yes, وما أوتيتم من العلم إلا قليلا. We just have a little from knowledge or science. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us few knowledge. And that we know is very, very little. And for this reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said He found always for any illness a recovery. And for this reason I need the discovery. And this is open the question for all scientists. The science indeed is not finished. The science is open. And for this reason we said the people of taqullah, to be fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will teach you.
Well, this was just a little knowledge, shedding some light on some of the facts present in the Holy Quran that scientists nowadays are just beginning to discover. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Abdel-Aziem Farouk, for this interview with Nile TV, and we definitely wish you more success and more knowledge and more discovery.
Inshallah. Welcome.